Hey guys, happy Monday morning. Just wanted to go over your instructions for the week. So a couple updates on broad general things before we get to the actual work. First, grades. The state of North Carolina provided us some guidelines. The district gave us some more. However, there are still some unanswered questions in terms of, well, truthfully, that really apply to classes like yours, year-long classes. So at this point, I don't really feel comfortable talking about it until I get something definitive and all the questions are answered. But just as a FYI, yes, things will be going in the grade book and Power School. Yes, they will apply. I'd rather not say beyond that, just so because I don't want to give you false information or confusing information or contradictory information. So when I get the full picture, which hopefully will be um, sometime later Monday afternoon, and hopefully I'll have a chance to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about it during one of our live classes. As per usual, virtual attendance, please sign up or please do that. And then if you have a problem, please let me know. I've noticed the number of people who are doing the attendance is dwindling. That's not a good sign. That's telling me that more and more people are disengaging from this process. And like I said, things will be going in Power School. Grades will be applicable. I think if you're going to continue to disengage, you will not be happy with the ultimate outcome. So please stay engaged. Please do the attendance. Please keep doing the work, and you'll be much happier at the end than if you don't. I mentioned this last week during our live class. The AP exam, again, is on May 15th at 2 p.m. However, today the College Board said they'll be launching a demo for the program that you'll use for the test. I'm not sure what time of day that's going to be launched, but look for an email. If you don't get the email, go to the College Board website, log in, and see if you can find it. I will also be logging in because they will send it to me as well. That way I can also get comfortable with it. I can't stress the importance is enough. Taking the test at home is in very cramped amount of time is going to be stressful as it is. Just make sure you are comfortable with the program and know how it works. And based on what they told us, that it will not be specific to our exam, but it'll be more of a general how the program works. So please, also the other thing is you want to make sure that you have the technological equipment, platforms, whatever necessary to be able to run it on your computer, which I think everybody does, but go ahead and just take a look at that. All right, so here's what we're doing this week. All right, so um, basically, the we'll continue through the essay topic reviews. I've only posted one for you this week for period 6. That would be basically the Gilded Age. And that will leave us with one more after that for period 7. The reason I'm not giving you both of them right now is because I have been asking you to do those Quizlets. They've been posted in Canvas since like March. I've been asking you to work on them since we went out of school in the middle of March. Yeah, like that was like the first thing I said to do when you guys were supposed to be doing review material. So yes, they'll go in the grade book. They are going to be a substantial boost to your grade if you do them. Like I can't begin to tell you how helpful they will be to your grade by doing them. Same rules apply. You know, do all the terms, get a 95 or higher, post the image. I will likely basically, instead of putting them as individual grades, do them as a block, like 2 blocks perhaps. So that way they will be pretty substantial and they'll be pretty heavy. And again, they will be a big booster grade. So please make sure you do them. All right. Also, what's a little bit different this week is I'm going to do 2 live classes. Um, I'm doing one on Tuesday at 9 a.m. and then another one on Friday at 10 a.m. They will be 2 different live classes. So here's the deal. We've got a week and a half basically until your AP exam. I kind of recognize that I'm going to be asking for maybe more of your time than ordinarily, but the reason I'm doing that is because we've got a week and a half until the AP exam. And I want to do as much as we possibly can to ensure that you are successful on the exam. That also means I need you to do as much as you possibly can to make sure you're successful on the AP exam. So that means doing the outline sheets, means doing the Quizlets. It means if you can't come to the live classes, at least watching them online. Again, this is a weird opportunity for almost everybody in the class that even if you didn't maybe put your full effort in, if you can commit or if you were able to commit and have started committing, you could potentially pass this test as long as you do what I'm asking you to do. Not saying I can't guarantee that, but the opportunity to pass it has basically skyrocketed for literally everybody in the class. You just need to spend the time to do this. All right. So, what will happen on Tuesday? So, tomorrow at 9 a.m., we will go over the major ideas for Unit 5. I wasn't able to do those, or Period 5 wasn't able to do those last week with you. And then what I want to do is kind of do a practice run on using the DBQ outline form I provided. I highly recommend you use something on the exam. If you don't use the one I provided you, that's fine, but you definitely want to have something. And so I feel like what we need to do between here and the exam is do multiple um, practice, like outlining, planning, document breakdowns. And so we will do Unit 5, and then I will give you a practice DBQ that meets the parameters of the exam you're taking next week. And we will break into small groups digitally, obviously. I can do that through Canvas. And then I'll give you some prep time, plan time, and then we'll come back together and see how we did. I'll talk to you about what I would have expected to see from you in this. So, again, the idea is that you will get a chance to kind of practice this a little bit and see how you would do. And we can talk a little more. I think I'm going to tweak some of the strategies we've talked about based on what we have to do for this year. So that will be on Tuesday. Friday, we will do then period 6 essay topics. And then after we're done with that, we will then jump into one of those document breakdown practice DBQ things again. And then next week, just as an FYI, probably on Tuesday, we will do a the do Tuesday we'll do another practice DBQ, and then on Thursday I'll do period 7 practice DBQ. So if you can come to all my classes, or if you watch them all online, you will have an opportunity to do basically 4 of these between here and the exam. I hope that would make you feel a lot more comfortable with what you'll need to do for the exam. That's my hope. But again, it's what you can. Everything you can give me right now would be amazing. All the time you can, if you can wedge in the time, carve out the time, that'd be great. Um, because when the exam is over, there's not much left for us to really do. So I'm asking you to kind of give me the time now when I'm going to give you the time back later. Hopefully that makes some sense. All right, so do the attendance. See you in class on Tuesday and Friday. Hopefully all of you are doing well. As always, if you need something from me, please reach out. I'll see what I can do to help you on my end if it's a matter of making connections or whatever. All right, guys, have a good one.